Spartacus is the leader of bandits, robbers, and looters? Disagree? Let's argue. I will say right away that I am categorically against slavery. The ownership of some people by others is disgusting. Let's remember that slavery was abolished not so long ago, and human zoos in Belgium were until the middle of the 20th century. So, Spartacus, what exactly happened? A group of 70 gladiators of the school in Capua resented poor food and treatment, beat the guards, and withdrew to the slopes of Vesuvius. Business as usual. A cohort of police were sent against them. These losers, asleep in their tents, were slaughtered like chickens by the rebel slaves. The movement of the struggle of classes, productive forces, and relations of production, according to Marx, was joined by the Italian slaves, for whom, understandably, murder and robbery were more attractive than plantation work. Rare was the slave who did not want revenge on his oppressors. Spartacus easily raised an army of 70,000 and tried to train it according to the Roman model. The Roman authorities at first did not take the danger seriously. Such actions had been before, and in Italy itself, and in Sicily. In addition, the political situation in the state was unstable, ambitious politicians intrigued, and all the combat-ready legions held the borders. Hastily assembled units are not particularly effective, so Spartacus easily defeated 2 consular armies. Another thing, when the experienced legions under the command of Marcus Crassus came up, but even he had to apply decimation, the execution of every 10th by lot from the retreating from the battlefield cohorts, an extremely rare measure. After that, Spartacus's army began to move chaotically, to the south, then to the north, then unite, then split. Crixus, Spartacus's comrade in arms, left with almost half of his men. The chieftain had a choice: go north to Gaul or Illyria, and finally gain the long-awaited freedom. If they wanted it so badly, they could capture a city and live happily ever after, as the Mamertines had done for a long time. The Romans could not prevent this, and generally hoped that the rebels would go away. But Spartacus came back. Apparently the licentious life attracted more. As a result, in the decisive battle on the river, Salar in 71 BC, Spartacus's army was defeated. Most of it fell in battle, and Spartacus died. According to the ancients, he was so chopped to pieces that it was unclear whether he died or still hid. 6,000 captive slaves were crucified on the road between Rome and Capua. The personality of Spartacus is romanticized, sung and cultivated in historiography, books and films. But a brigand is a brigand.